Here's a Canon XC15, Canon GX10. This is the Panasonic FZ2500. They all have 1-inch sensors. They all shoot 4K UHD. I am going to do a low light test, shoot the same thing in very horrible lighting conditions, and just to compare which of these cameras do better in low light when shooting 4K UHD. Okay, this is the XC15. I'm shooting at f2.8, ISO 800, 1/60th shutter speed. This is the preset tungsten white balance. I'm shooting in Canon log. This is the highest 4K setting you can shoot on the camera, which is the 305 megabits MXF codec. I'm at the widest angle of the lens, which is about a 27.5, 28 millimeter equivalent. I'm on autofocus. I am now going to increase the gain, the ISO I mean. ISO is at 800. I'm going to go to 16. Doesn't seem bright enough. Going to 32. Doesn't seem exposed enough. I'm going to 64. That seems alright. I'm going to stay at 64 for a little bit. Let's go even further. 128. This is 12,800 ISO. And now I'm going to go to the highest. This is 20,000 ISO, the highest ISO this camera can go to in 4K. Okay, this is f2.8, 60 shutter speed, 9 dBs of gain, which is base gain. Picture profile is high DR, wide DR. I'm increasing the gain to 20. This is 20 dBs of gain. This is on the tungsten preset, native to the GX10. Having a lot of focus issues in low light. Does not focus on my dog. I'm tapping to focus. Okay, I just tapped to focus on the dog. This is the widest the camera will go, at about 25.5 or 26 millimeters, 35 millimeter equivalent. I'm going to raise the gain to 25. Now I'm going to go to what I think is pretty dangerously close to too noisy, which is 28. Focus is a lot better now that it's better exposed. Alright, now I'm going to go to 30, 32. Now I'm going to push it all the way as high as this camera can go, which is 39. I am at 39 dBs of gain. I don't know what the ISO equivalent is, but everything just went to mush. 4K UHD, Cine D setting, f2.8, 1/60th shutter speed, ISO 800, tungsten, white balance, autofocus. This is at 36 millimeters, the widest setting. Going up to 6400 ISO. This is the highest ISO this camera can go. I'm trying to touch focus on my dog here, but the focus is going in and out, as you can see. So with that test, I don't know which camera is worse or better. I have to examine the footage a little bit more. What you saw was just straight raw footage directly from the camera. Maybe you can tell me what you think looked better in the comments below. I'm going to hold on to these cameras for a little bit and do more tests. But that was my first test that I always like to do, is testing low light on camcorders.